1 Thessalonians 5:11. The context of this verse comes from the first letter to the Thessalonians, written by the Apostle Paul. In this letter, Paul is writing to the church in Thessalonica to offer them encouragement, instruction, and exhortation in their walk with Christ. In chapter 5, Paul is discussing the importance of living in readiness for the day of the Lord and being watchful and sober-minded. In verse 11 specifically, Paul is acknowledging the importance of community and fellowship among believers. He urges the Thessalonians to continue to encourage and build each other up in their faith, just as they have been doing. As Christians, we are called to love one another, bear one another's burdens, and lift each other up in times of need. This verse reminds us of the power of encouragement and how it can strengthen our faith and help us persevere in difficult times. By uplifting and supporting one another, we can build a strong and vibrant community of believers who are united in their love for God and one another. 1 Thessalonians 5:11 is a powerful reminder of the importance of encouraging and building up one another in the faith. 1 Thessalonians 5:11. The Apostle Paul writes, "Therefore encourage one another and build one another up, just as you are doing." This powerful verse serves as a reminder of the vital role community plays in our faith journey. Paul's letter to the Thessalonians is filled with encouragement and guidance. He addresses the importance of being prepared for the day of the Lord, urging believers to live watchfully and sober-minded. But amidst these exhortations, he emphasizes something profoundly significant: the necessity of mutual support among believers. In a world that often feels isolating, this verse calls us to action. Encouragement is not merely a suggestion, it is a command. Paul acknowledges that the Thessalonians are already engaging in this practice, and he urges them to continue. This highlights the ongoing responsibility we have to uplift one another in our walk with Christ. The act of building each other up is foundational to our faith community. It fosters an environment where individuals can grow spiritually, find strength in their struggles, and celebrate their victories together. When we encourage one another, we reflect the love and grace of Christ, creating a bond that can withstand life's challenges. So, let us take this message to heart. How can you encourage someone today? Whether it's a kind word, a listening ear, or a simple act of support, remember that your encouragement can make a significant difference in someone's life. As we continue our journey together in faith, let us commit to being a source of strength for one another. After all, we are called to build each other up just as Paul instructed the Thessalonians. Let's embrace this calling and create a community rooted in love, support, and encouragement.